Haribo to all my brothers and my sisters of the signs of Cancer. Welcome to this yearly horoscope for 2023, where we're going to be talking about the major astrological aspects of this year. How is it going to be affecting you, my beautiful Cancer? And how is it that you can maximize the energies of this year? I'm also going to be doing an extended horoscope where we are going to be pulling cards for each individual month of 2023 so that you're able to really see in detail how this year is going to be pan out for you. If you would like to see that extended horoscope, definitely join my Patreon. You can find the link down here. For only $4 a month, you'll be able to not only see the yearly horoscope, but also a lot of exclusive content. Alrighty, remember that this horoscope is for the ascendant Cancer and moon in Cancer in the Vedic astrological aspects. Please check to see if these are your Vedic astrological aspects, if you have ascendant Cancer and moon in Cancer. If you do, then this is the video for you. Alrighty, Cancer, let's see how 2023 is going to pan out for you. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer. So before we start getting into the energies of 2023, let's go back a little bit to 2022 and understand what was it that 2022 was trying to teach you. So I'm just going to pull your chart right over here so that you're able to follow along with me. So this is your chart, and we have the Vedic astrological placements for this chart. These are the Vedic calculations. So last year, 2022, was a year where you had a lot of growth in relationships. There's been a lot of things going on from the end of 2020 all the way until 2023, where you've been learning a lot about relationships, commitments. Who do you commit to? What do you commit to? Business partnerships, relationships, marriage. If you had a toxic marriage or a toxic relationship, Saturn here could have really put a test to see if this relationship had the true love to last a long time. So Saturn here was making you very serious about the commitments that you're taking. If you have issues with commitment, who likes to a little bit of like being around with many people and things like this, then Saturn could have given you a big lesson during 2022 to 2023, 2020 to 2023, about how to be more responsible in love relationships. Those of you who made it through with a partnership, then that means that Saturn has definitely structured a solid foundation for this relationship to last another 30 years. So here, Saturn, what it was doing, it was really testing your ability to have in a relationship. And if your relationship didn't really have true love, then it was crushed by the pressure of Saturn. So there was a lot of lessons around your commitments and relationships during the year of 2022 and 2021. Now, another thing that 2022 was teaching you was a lot of things that had to do with your career, since we have Rahu transiting your center of career. Something was pulling you towards your career. Something was trying to let you go of being at home too much and go outside and make a name for yourself, to advance your purpose in life, to advance your career at this time, to go for the goal, to go for those goals, to go for those things that you wish to get to. But here, Rahu was definitely trying to advance your career and help you open up to more opportunities in your career. We also had Jupiter transiting in Aquarius, which was giving you the ability to create a lot of abundance, money, prosperity through other people's life. So there's been a very deep inner transformation that Jupiter did with you and your psyche in 2022. And yeah, so let's talk about how you're beginning the year of 2023. So you're beginning the year and you're stepping with the energies of Mars in the sign of Taurus, and it's retrograding all the way until March. So what this means is that you've been really analyzing your dreams and aspirations, and you've also been analyzing the friendships and the guys, especially guy friends that you hang out with. Here, life is saying that maybe the way you're asserting yourself towards your dreams and aspirations, or the men that you surround yourself with, friends, either if you're a woman or a man, is going to, this needs reevaluation. This needs a re-strategy of how you go about it. So re-strategizing around your dreams, re-strategizing around your associations with men, especially if you're a woman, how you're associating with a man, that they're not just taking you for a ride or that they're taking you seriously. How is the dynamic here between a man and a woman and your friends, and also between men and men, your guy friends, the dynamic between this. Are you surrounding yourself with good men in your life that are actually going to help you, that are actually good associations, or men that are just going to deplete your energy? So this was about working smarter, not harder, towards your dreams and aspirations. And if you've had any resistance in opening yourself up to new communities, here Mars was trying to help you in re-strategizing those things and allowing yourself to give the energy into these things. Now, another really wonderful thing that is happening this upcoming 2023 is that we are going to be having Jupiter transiting through the signs of Pisces. And this is your sister sign, which is going to be very beneficial for you. Is going to bring you a lot of goodness. One of the things that is going to bring you is a lot of traveling. Jupiter here wants you to travel, wants you to discover, wants you to expand your mind, wants you to have a deeper connection with God, to align yourself with your dharma, to align yourself with the righteousness of life. If you guys are wanting to maybe go back to school, this is a wonderful time when you're going to be, getting into any university that you want or any school that you want. Or if you've been wanting to maybe find the perfect teacher, the perfect guru, this is definitely going to be healing you. But this is a time of expansion and aligning yourself with the right belief systems that are going to help you really have faith in yourself and have faith in your life and have faith in your abilities to move forward. So this is a powerful year, especially into the month of May, to really solidify a strong sense of faith and belief system in yourself, and to really travel and check the world and expand your mind from any narrow-mindedness that you could have felt. So here, Jupiter is going to be bringing a lot of blessings in here. Now, the month of March is going to be very, very powerful, because in the month of March, we're going to have finally Saturn changing signs. And Saturn has been, as I mentioned, in your house of marriage since the end of 2020, doing its thing. So Saturn finally is going to be changing signs in March of 2023 to the sign of Aquarius. And this is when it's going to be stepping into the energies of your intimacy. So now that you've developed this commitment and now that you made this commitment, now this is where we're going to solidify the intimacy between the two partners. This is the moment for you to be very cautious with investments, very cautious with other people's monies, to not abuse your power, to not lie. Be careful with lying, because if you lie with Saturn in this place, oh my gosh, it's going to be bad. Just giving you a warning. Okay, so Saturn here wants you to not hide things. Saturn here doesn't want you to hide aspects of yourself, to not shun aspects of yourself, to understand your shadow and to accept your shadow. And the more honestly, brutally honest you are, the more you're going to be aligning with your highest self. So here, the challenge is that you don't step into being too controlling. The challenge is that you step into allowing yourself to be vulnerable and allowing yourself to be more trusting of others, especially your partner. And this is definitely going to be tested. Just a warning, if you do decide to cheat or to, cheat in your partnership, to lie, to maybe have another partner in the side, or if you've been having another partner in the side, Saturn here is going to bring it to the light. Just giving you a warning, because anything that you hide, Saturn is going to bring karmic repercussions here. So this is a year for you to feel like you can hide, you can, you have to be brutally honest and trust that if you are vulnerable and allow yourself to be seen for who you really are without hiding parts of yourself, you're going to be very rewarded for this. Clean your credit. Clean the money that you owe to others. Don't do any crazy investments. Don't abuse your power if people are trusting you with money. This is a time to be impeccable with these things. If you want to invest, I suggest investing in long-term, boring investments, okay, that are going to be, more solid. Saturn will reward these things. So After this, Saturn is going to be here for the rest of the year of 2023, giving you all these lessons. And another thing, one thing I forgot to mention, is that also Saturn is not going to allow you to just have pleasure with anything and anybody. So if you're somebody that maybe, you sleep around and now Saturn is going to diminish your pleasure, and it's going to really show you what you really like. So you're not just going to like everything and anything, or anything that it stimulates you. No, it has to be something specific. And Saturn is going to make you more aware of what you really, really want and like in sexuality. Now, for the month of May, this is when Jupiter is going to be changing signs to the sign of Aries. So in the sign of Aries, here Jupiter is going to ignite your energy, and it's also going to start bringing you a lot of advancements in your career. This is going to pop off, okay? So for the beginning of the year, if you can travel, learn new things, get those teachers, expand your mind, set those principles, set that faith, because after May, this is when a lot of good things are going to start happening in your career. This is the moment for you to take action in your career. This is the moment where life is going to really align you with your purpose in life. And so if you always wanted to launch that business, if you always wanted to change that job, if you always wanted to go for a higher position, if you wanted a raise, whatever it is, Jupiter is going to give it to you after May. So go for the goal. Go for it. Take the risk. This is the year to take the risk in anything that has to do with your career, because it's going to be really, really rewarded, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. So after May of 2023, a lot of expansion in your career is going to be seen very, very good. Now, another thing that is going to be happening is that we're going to be having Venus retrograding next year. Venus retrogrades every 2 years or so. Interestingly enough, this is a unique situation where where Venus is going to be retrograding this year as well, but it also retrograded in 2022, and it's retrograding actually in your sign, Cancer. This is going to be powerful. This is where Venus is going to reevaluate something about your identity, something about how you show yourself to the world, something about your image, something about your reputation that needs to be reevaluated. This could be a time where a lot of self-love needs to come into the table, and it's going to show you if there's anything that is not allowing you to love yourself even more, or to accept parts of who you are. This is that test that we're having in the energy of the Saturn energy that is trying to show you that you can do better. And so here is a time of self-acceptance. Here's a time of self-love. Here's a time to give yourself what you deserve, and to work on your self-esteem so that it gets higher. What do you need? A makeover, better clothes, and better image. All these things are going to really help you. And maybe if you're making a brand, this could be the time where you're launching this brand. Take your time. After Venus goes forward, this is going to be the best time for you to kind of launch this brand. It's going to be more defined. But Venus here is reevaluating your image, reevaluating your love, your self-love, and reevaluating how you see yourself, because the way you see yourself is how others see you. So this is going to be going through a major transformation, which is going to help you with, releasing psychological trauma, and it's also going to help you in advance in your career. Now, for the last thing that is happening this year, so there's going to be major focus in your career most of the year until December. And December is when we're going to be having the Rahu changing signs. So when it changes signs, it's going to change to the signs, it's going to change into Pisces, which is your sector of higher beliefs, religion, drama, religion, dharma, and the house of God, the house of relationship with God, and also maybe of expanding your horizons in your mind. So December again is going to now bring you into believing in yourself, into establishing stronger sense of principles and morality. It's also going to help you travel more. You're going to be traveling more. You're going to be expanding your world. You could also be meeting the perfect teachers that are going to advance you and are going to help you advance. but this is going to help you expand your mind and expand your horizons. If you're maybe looking to have a residency, or any foreign affairs are also going to be a major focus at this time, that could really help you in moving forward. So it's looking like a wonderful year for you, my beautiful Cancer. I am so excited for what 2023 is about to bring to you. Thank you so much for listening to this yearly horoscope for 2023. Now we're going to be doing the extended version in my Patreon, where we're going to be pulling a card for each individual month. And we're going to go deep into what each individual month brings to you, my beautiful Cancer. And if you would like to be part of that, you can check out the description here below, where you're going to find the link to my Patreon. For only $4 a month, you're going to be able to see the extended horoscope, plus a lot more exclusive content that I post there. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancers, I hope you guys have a wonderful